Welcome back to more of Fallout New Vegas. Up the stairs we go. Pull out the gun. Get ready to shoot some dogs in the face.
If there are any more.
Yeah, well, these guys like their dogs. More than likely. If not, then... okay. Yep, here they come. Let's see now. Powder charge. Oh! Whee! There you go. I got one. At least they're smart enough to throw the freaking mines far away. God, they don't do that in Fallout 4. It's just like, I'm gonna put it right on my feet.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you blow yourself up and...
We promised we weren't gonna complain.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but whenever I see some things that this game does better than a newer game, it always gets me. It doesn't even matter if it's Fallout 4, if it's any game.
Oh, jeez.
That was also the thing too with BioShock Infinite.
Oh yeah.
It's like, how could you screw up something that an older game did better? How could you forget that much?
I don't know, but they sure do, and it's frequent too.
Yeah. There you go. Stupid swayiness. My skill points aren't high enough to actually hold the gun properly. Yeah, that's why whenever you see like swayiness, and it's just like, yeah, it's a lot greater if you don't crouch. But when you crouch, it sort of steadies it a bit more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and also too, if you see where you see right at like Vault Boy's feet where you see that 100.
Yeah.
That's how many skill points I need to make sure that it fully stables itself from that.
How many points do you have?
I only have 50 points into that perk, which is right here. See, guns, it has the same symbol as also what it shows on the weapon. So if you have enough skill points in this, then it'll stable it to that point. But also with that too, if you look on the right side, you see STR4.
Yeah.
That's your strength. So if your strength is above that, it also goes ahead and steadies it for that as well.
Is it 4 good?
Well, if you had 4 strength, you would be fine on that. But I have 8 strength, so I'm okay on that. So that means I can hold a gun like that without it being so shaky.
Oh, that's good.
But since I don't have enough skill points into the gun itself, since I only have 50 and not 100, it'll still have that sort of unsteadiness or unevenness.
Okay.
See, it's like that layer of like skill points and sort of effort when you actually have stuff like that too is also really amazing.
Yeah, that is.
That's why also it's another thing in Fallout 4 that I know you don't want me to talk about or say, but it's just like when you play the game where you first started up, you have like rock steady aim.
Yeah, you do.
And it's
That's
like,
right.
and it's like, I know I'm a military man, but you know, you still think there would be a problem, or you still think there would be some unsteadiness as well. But like the first time around, just playing that game is just like, I have the greatest accuracy of all time. Don't mess with me. I must have been a sniper. And if you choose my wife instead of me too, she has the same thing. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like stuff like that. That's why I love this game too, because it just layered on the stuff like that, and they did a really good job.
I have to agree with you there. It's a beautiful game, really.
Oh yeah, it is. And it still is holding up very well for its age.
Yeah, isn't it about 10 years old?
Yeah, something like that. Like a lot of times you're always surprised to see stuff like that. Let's see now. I got a hatchet. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's just like an actual hatchet. Okay, I got you. I thought it was a throwing hatchet. But yeah. See, I also love all the different types of weapons you can choose in there. There's such a variety.
They did well.
Yeah, there's variety in everything that you want to do. You know, if you want someone who is a hatchet wielding badass, you go for it. If you want someone that uses a shotgun, you can do that. They give you so many options. There's quite a plethora of shotguns, so that's what makes me happy.
Of course it does.
Single shotgun, caravan shotgun, hunting shotgun, lever action shotgun.
Any more?
There might be, but then of course they also have a few other ones too, which is why I love the Thorn, because if you do the stuff or the quest in there too, you get a shotgun called Dinner Bell. That's my favorite. There you go. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
She had a landmine underneath her.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you even see that?
I didn't. I just remembered it.
Oh.
Yeah. I love this game, so I played it countless times. I still remember quite a few things. It's just other things, like the books, I don't know where. But it's like, yeah, they like to put landmines underneath dead bodies. So that's the one thing I remembered. And it's vicious. Well, it's just evil and conniving to do that. I mean, just imagine if that was something in real life, too.
Ooh, that'd be horrid.
Yeah. I love that. So, I've got a little fire axe and I got big fire axe now.
A baby and a daddy.
Yeah. See, this is the one that starts, to try and pick the fight, seeing how tough they are. And then when they go ahead and lose, Big Brother comes out.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. Mongrel's dead. That's down to the first floor. Gotcha. Alright, nothing else over here. I think that's the same floor downstairs, so we're okay on this. I think I can go back upstairs. Oops. Carbine. Come back, Mr. Carbine. Where's my marksman carbine? There you are. And always trying to use up now all this surplus ammo. Don't think there's anything else over there worth mentioning, or I think I took it all. So, on to the next. Interesting decor. There you go. Yeah, up here it's a lot safer now. There's no other dogs or anything that's trying to get you. Pack of cigarettes. Always take the smokes. Psycho and purified water. Alright, now that I got my jury rig perk, what should be the next skill sets that I focus on?
So many.
Yeah.
Run down what you have for me that you don't have.
Okay, well, let's see. My bartering skill's good, but I don't really need anything now. Energy weapons would be something that I would want to do later on. Explosives and guns are okay. Lockpicking's really low. Melee weapons is also pretty low. Science is also low. Sneak is low, but it's kind of eh. I never really sneak in the game. Survival's low, so I can't really make that much food, as well as also unarmed's kind of low, but I already use, knuckles or anything else, so I don't really focus on it. So, survivability, science.
I think you should focus on science.
Science?
Yeah, don't you think so?
Okay, I'll do it. Science will represent your combined scientific knowledge and is primary use to hack restricted computer terminals. It can also be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition at workbenches. So, yeah, I'll focus on that. Maybe I should also see about finding a few more science books, too. Or trying to look them up.
That'd be a good idea, but I wonder where they're at.
Yeah, that's the wonders of the internet.
That's true.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't like to go ahead and use the internet. I classify it as cheating sometimes because usually when you do something you want to do it yourself. Especially when it comes to a newer game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this game's pretty old and I feel like going ahead and looking at stuff.
Well, you've tried it several times before, though, too, so that's different. It is an older game for you.
Yeah. Also, too, sometimes I hate it when people sort of spoil things for me, especially if I'm doing it for the first time.
Yeah, that ruins the game.
Yeah, it's just like, can you let me go ahead and try it my first time before telling me this, or can you at least learn how to be sneaky when you tell me something? It's just like, hey, I could have swore I saw something in that direction. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Practice on that.
Be vague.
Yeah. Being vague, but then also trying to pique someone's curiosity. That's the best thing you can do. It's just like, oh, damn, man, I thought I saw something over in that corner. It's like, wait, what? It's like, oh. You get someone like that, that's always cool. There you go. There's the mayor's office. It'd be funny if the R was gone. It's like, here's the mayo's office. Alright, yeah, there is one big book of science over here already.
Good. You'll be able to use it.
Yeah. Mentats, Programmer Digest, 2 of them. Okay. And then big book of science. And then there's also Major Stein's terminal. Reset mainframe connection. Prison break. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me, all for 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha! The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off of Rosie and Sylvia, who attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave outpost. Guess you spend enough time standing around that backwater, you'll be ready to hop on at something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops because it's my girls who bring them in. Ha! They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20%. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha! Mayor Joseph B. Stein. Doesn't that look official? High roller. Promising development, if I do say so myself. Seems things went to hell at the NCR correction facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and would be if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly. Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire First. I sent the gyms out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers rather. They're insistent on this name to let them know Nipton's open for trade, with free turns with the girls as door prizes. Ha! You know they went for that deal. That's sold by Little Jim anyway. Big Jim, rest in peace. I see a lot of potential here, so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powder gangers, ridiculous name, from running into each other and shooting it out into the streets. Luckily, the troops only come at night, double entendre, so if the powder gangers will only come during the day, again, I'll have them coming, 3rd time's the charm, and going. Yours confident, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. Testing. I really believe my luck. Literally, I'm a gape. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let me in knowing that he is a member of Caesar's Legion. Dun dun dun. You knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, the powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. Didn't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the Powders to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to NCR right now. But who knows how much else I might make off the Legion lackeys. So I'm going to start stockpiling some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case I decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed with a steady hand on the keyboard, Super Mayor Joseph B. Stein III, Esquire. Yeah, he's just having fun until he was killed.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he didn't see that coming. 4th. And then he took like a bunch of lottery tickets too. Magic weapons, laser pistols, the works. Alright, what's on that desk? Bobby pins, wonder glue. Oh. Take all the Wonder Glue. Wonder Glue's good. Okay, so what's in? How's my skills on lockpicking? My lockpicking is 20. That sucks. I need to up my
Yeah,
lock.
but you don't do a little lock picking, do you?
Because my lockpicking's so low.
Well, I mean, you always do that though, don't you?
What?
You don't focus on lock picking,
I do.
do you?
Yeah, this one though, I wanted to focus heavily though on getting like speech up and repair up, as well as also bartering because those were things that I needed quick. There. But now that like other things are sorted out, that's why I was asking. I was like, what should I focus on? And you said science, so
I think science would be a good one.
yeah. Yeah. Wish I had more points to throw out and stuff, or more repair stuff, but I'm okay. I'll just have to wait and remember to come back to this stuff once my lockpicking skills are better. Yeah, and this one though, there isn't that much stuff that you can actually check out or open up locks, and it's not really that important to you.
Yeah, I don't remember you. I mean, when I saw you play this before, do a lot of lock picking ever.
No, there's a few areas that are good. There's even one where you need like 100 points into lockpicking, and you get this really good sniper rifle in it. I do remember that.
Oh.
That I remember is more over in the Weatherly area. So there is that I remember. But when it comes to other lockpicking stuff, it's kind of Science would be a good one, because then I did say that I wanted to go back over to Novak, and there's a few things in there that require better science. I do remember. And that's of course dealing with the ghouly ghouls.
Oh yes.
So yeah, there is that. So that'll be fun. Yeah. I don't know if I actually want to have any people follow me. I usually do.
You do? You like that?
Yeah, in the other times around that I played through, I've always had like people always following me. I had a lot of the actual other allies in here join me, as well as also Eddie.
Eddie, I remember well him following you, but I don't remember the other allies.
Yeah, I had what's her name, like Whiskey Rose. She was always with me.
Oh yes, I do remember her.
Cassidy, that's her name.
Yeah.
And I've had like the other ones, like that scientist guy who's over at the Follower of the Apocalypse. There's even a Brotherhood of Steel woman, so there's like quite a few people, and they're always interesting. But I don't know if I would want to do that in this playthrough. Just have fun, get all my explosives up and ready, so that way then whenever any bad guys come after me, just blow them to smithereens.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about any of my allies getting in the way of my explosives.
Yeah, make it a different one.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, now of course though I'm kind of having the trouble because I'm over encumbered, so I gotta start thinking of what I need to do to possibly make things a bit easier or reduce weight.
Oh.
I have so much stuff.
The only thing you can do though are repairs. Isn't that the only thing?
Yeah, but I can also go ahead and sell some more stuff too.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back over here because there's actually there's a hotel or a motel nearby over here that I can open up. There's actually a couple dead NCR guys in there too, so it seems like they went after him. I think they might actually have some medium armor in there too. So if I go ahead and just raid their armor, I can go ahead and just start fixing my armor. That way then whenever the powder gangers, or not the powder gangers, but the Caesar's Legion comes up, I can always just take them out real quick. Ooh, jalapenos.
Jalapenos?
Yeah, jalapenos. There you go. I wouldn't mind a jalapeno plant.
I don't know if I'd cook with it or not. I mean, I'd kind of like to, really, to try it.
Yeah, well, like I said before, we would do something like jalapeno poppers.
Oh, but I'm talking about using cooking, though, actually chopping it up and using it in cooking, too.
There's some stuff that we could go ahead and use it in. If we want, we could go ahead and do stir fry and then just mix it in there and then just add paprika and garlic powder and stuff.
Yeah, that's not good.
So whenever we would do fajitas. And I can use these NCR mantle armors to go ahead and fix up my armor. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, see, these guys have medium armor. So
you're set.
yeah, and since I'm using medium armor myself, I can fix it and repair it. Lockpicking. There you go. Take the dog tags. There you go. What's in here? Could have swore that there was like a line congressional style book in here or something. Or nearby around here.
What would that one be used for?
It adds 4 to speech.
No.
But, oh well. I'm going to try and figure something out so that way then I'm not hobbling around. So, since I don't have that one perk that allows me to fast travel when I'm over encumbered, things are going a little bit slower.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't focus on that.
Well, what happened was I was getting other perks and I didn't have that bartering skill just yet. You could get that at like level 12, but I forgot what else I grabbed instead of that. So I went ahead and focused on making sure I at least had Pack Rat perk because I needed to up my bartering skills. And then after that, at level 14, I was doing the Jury Rig perk. But now that I have that kind of stuff that I want to start focusing on some of the cooler stuff like explosives or melee or other things like that.
Yeah.
And maybe also trying to get better at not being over encumbered. So that's why I wanted to also go check out Novak. Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear you say that you would try not to get over encumbered.
I always try, but I always fail.
I know.
There's a lot of good stuff in this game, okay?
Yeah, there really is.
I
can't blame you.
There's so much weapons and other stuff, too. I mean, you could literally... check out all the weapons I got. Let's see right here. Got 10mm pistols, well, submachine guns. Also 9mm pistols and submachine guns. Assault carbines, caravan shotguns. Dynamite and detonators, fire axes, frag grenades, mines as well, grenade launchers and machine guns, hatchets and incinerators, knives and laser pistols with rifles, lever action shotguns and carbines that are marksman style, pool cues, rat slayers, rippers, shovels, spike knuckles, a nice humble cudgel, and occasional throwing spears as well. And
That's a nice assortment.
And there's plenty more than that. There's way more than that. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dump stuff in here. Ooh, barrel cactus. I can't grab the barrel cactus, no!
That's strange.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm just going to chill in here. Ooh, glass pitcher. I need one more now. And then I can actually start making mass purified water. But yeah. Just gonna stay in here, gonna go dump some stuff off, and I'm just gonna go back and forth until I sell off all the junk and I can actually move. But I guess I'll go ahead and end it right here and just say, hey, thanks so much for anyone watching. Hopefully you have a good day. See you later.